Hi, my name's Adam, and this is my Unit 3 presentation for my UAL Level 3 Production Arts course, Year 1. We've been asked to talk about a selection of creative and technical roles that can be found in our practice as well as Disneyland Paris. So I'll be talking about lighting, sound, scenic designs, and health and safety. Disney utilises a different variety of lighting techniques during their closing displays. Examples of these are lasers, projections, fireworks, LEDs, moving lights, strobes, amongst others. During some of the midday shows, lighting is used to little or no success. Because of the sunlight and distance between lighting fixtures and stages, the lights are washed out and have no effect on the performance. In Main Street, USA, gas lighting is used for authenticity as it matches the time period of the area. Other areas of the park have lighting to match the themes too. For example, Adventureland has lanterns hanging from trees, and Discoveryland has wall lightings as well as LEDs. Lightings on ride. Disney has made a lot of technological advancements on their rides. This includes the use of 3D, 4D, projections, VR and LEDs. The use of 3D technology on rides is very modern, and with Disney being one of only 2 companies to use it, the other being Universal Studios in Orlando. Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain uses a multitude of new technologies to give a fully immersive experience to the riders. In Walt Disney World, Florida, VR is used on Flight of the Passage ride. Because of mixed reviews from riders and the cost of equipment and development, it is the only ride that uses this in any Disney park. Cost of running electricity. The Walt Disney Company spends approximately £38,000 a night on fireworks alone. This adds up to approximately £1,375,000 a year. On top of this, the daily spend for electricity in Disneyland is £3.25 million, meaning that Disney spends a whopping £1,181,125,000 a year on electricity alone. Sound at Disneyland Paris. Disneyland sound designers have created a very sophisticated network of music and sound that can be found around the park. Across the entire park, hundreds of sound cues have to be triggered to keep visitors suspended in disbelief. An example of these cues can be found at Main Street, USA, where if you stand outside the piano shop located to the right of the entrance, you can hear instruments being played by learners. Speakers around the park can be very difficult to spot, with many being embedded into walls and floors. Sound during parades. During the parades into Disneyland Park, different music and sound effects are used to match the sections of the parades that are closest to you. The speakers, however, are separate to the moving components, meaning that the changes in music are timed to change with the theme. Because of this, people standing 10 meters away from each other could be hearing different music through different speakers. Scenic design was something that Walt Disney himself was most concerned with. He wanted to have no clash between the different areas in any of his parks. For this to happen, Imagineers had to find ways to disguise buildings to have a seamless blend between areas. Because of this, buildings can sometimes be seen with 2 separate designs to match the land that the side of the building is in. Walt Disney was also responsible for the creation of high points. These are easily identifiable features that people can use to reference which section of the park they are in. These too may have separation in their designs depending on the distance and angle in which they are being viewed. Across Disneyland Paris, a multitude of secrets have been placed by the Imagineers. Many people are able to walk straight past many of the small things that have been placed in the parks. A few examples of these hidden items include animatronic pigeons in Discoveryland, snails on the gold-plated spires of the castle, and a statue of Maleficent's ravens whose eyes glow when you take pictures with the flash on. Imagineers take up to 3 years designing these secrets for every new park and area. Hidden Mickeys. One of the biggest secrets at Disneyland Paris is the hidden Mickey Mouse heads, similar to a variety of Disney animated films. Across Disneyland Paris, hundreds of hidden Mickeys can be found if you look hard enough. Some of them are hidden in plain sight and others are only an inch in size. Disney Imagineers in Florida decided to first hide these silhouettes in Epcot in the 1970s because they were told that no Disney characters would be seen in the park. Since its inception, over 1,000 of the hidden silhouettes have been recorded and are most commonly found in the attraction shops and as decor around the environment. Health and safety at Disneyland Paris. Disneyland has many protocols to ensure the safety of both the workers and the visitors to the park. Before families are able to enter the parks, there are thorough bag checks. This is to prevent potentially dangerous items such as knives getting into the park. As well as this, security guards are stationed throughout the park to protect visitors and prevent dangerous behaviour. On-site medics are situated in first aid rooms. These medics are trained in basic first aid and can help with multiple forms of injury and distress, and can seek further medical attention from the emergency services if necessary. Designated smoking areas are placed away from more populated areas to provide non-smoking guests with a more comfortable experience. That was my Unit 3 presentation.
Thank you.
Yes, Mandy.
Okay. Do you have an opinion on the environmental effect of all that electricity?
An opinion? Well, to be able to form that amount of electricity, there's a lot of fossil fuels that may have to be burned, or like nuclear energy.
Yeah.
But Disney has their own power plant that can be found just off site, so they generate a lot of their own electricity.
That's what I was after, but I've got another one for you.
Yes.
You talked about the medics, there being medics all across the site.
Yes.
How are they signposted? How do clients know how to access one?
So on the handheld maps, there is an icon which is a white cross in a green box that can be seen in multiple areas of the land, and they're also on the buildings as well. There is the same symbol which can be seen from anyone's perspective.
Thank you very much. Becca?
Anybody else? No? No? Thank you.